Jessie Hoffman's planned execution has been put on hold by a Baton Rouge judge. Today, that judge will hear arguments on whether the execution method of nitrogen hypoxia violates Hoffman's religious rights.
Yeah, this is a story we've been saying on top of. Hoffman was convicted of the abduction, rape, and murder of Molly Elliott in 1996. Winston Reed is live with more details on these last-minute changes. Winston.
As that Baton Rouge judge will listen to arguments later this morning at 9:30, there will also be a federal court hearing today here in New Orleans at 10:30 as well. Hoffman would be the state's first execution in over 15 years if it is to get underway. Hoffman was scheduled to be executed by the nitrogen hypoxia method. It would be the first of its kind here in Louisiana. However, a Baton Rouge judge did place a restraining order on today's execution, and he will decide whether or not the execution method infringes on Jessie Hoffman's religious rights. Hoffman and his lawyer argues that the method goes against his religion as a Buddhist and that it's cruel and unusual. The planned execution method prompted his lawyers to petition the U.S. Supreme Court as well.
There is absolutely a moral urgency for the U.S. Supreme Court to take up this issue now. I don't know that they will, but I am confident that they will eventually, because there is a serious split between the Fifth and Sixth Circuits on one side and basically all of the other circuits in the whole country on the side of, yes, mental torture is torture.
In a statement, Attorney General Liz Murrow said attorneys for Mr. Hoffman continue to file pleadings in an attempt to see what will stick. We'll continue to address them as they come. She did go on to say that she expects the execution to go forward as planned, and if the Supreme Court does take up the case, it could be another year until Hoffman receives a ruling. We will have the latest from today's federal court hearing here in the federal building at 10:30. Reporting live, Winston Reed, WWL, Louisiana.